Hi guys, this is Gio. Welcome to my channel. Today, I wanna start showing you my new build and then do a mission and discuss um, if it was worth it or not. And also, the most important thing is that today I got the Eagle Bearer. Now, I've done raids probably 70 plus or so. Um, I can't say I can say it was really tricky for me because every single time I was hoping for the Eagle Barrel to drop and it didn't for me, never ever dropped. Now I got lucky today. We had a nice team and one of the guys um, decided to drop it for me because he already had it before. Now, to be honest with you, I wasn't expecting. Um, this is something that normally you don't see too often, and this is why I like really, I really like the Division Two community because they are there for you. They want to help you. They want to support you, and today I've seen it for myself when it didn't drop for me, and basically one of our colleagues in the raid said I can give it to you because it dropped for me twice. Um, so West Coast League, thank you very much for the Eagle Bearer. It was a really pleasure for me to run with you the raid and all the other guys, and also SM, who's basically leading the raid every single time. It's a lot of guys we play, and I can name a few: Mouse, Tube Junior, and Tube, the other brother. So run the gun as well. But yeah, I'm really grateful for this. Now, talking about the build is basically the build is made of obviously the Eagle Bearer, and as you can see, I nearly had it uh, godlike, but it wasn't. It was around this area, two of them, and the other one here. So I roll it once. I think this is good enough. I don't wanna ruin it at the moment. I'm happy with this. So I'm using the Eagle Barrel for you guys who know about it. I'm not familiar with it, but for those who don't, this is 110.3k damage, assault rifle with 750 RPM, and the magazine is 60. Well, when you reload it, when you start the game, when you reload it, it's basically 60 on one in the chamber. I have 14% assault rifle damage, 19.5 health damage, and 10% headshot damage. Eagle Strike is the talent, which it says accuracy increases as you continuously fire up to 30%. Headshot crate kills grants the tenacity buff for 15%. The strength of tenacity is increased by 1 for body shots and 5% for headshots. Tenacity 40 to 80% of damage taken is delayed until the buff expires. All of the total delayed damage is reduced for each enemy killed while the buff is active up to 100% with 3 kills. Um, like I said, I never had it. I need to run with it. I need to see how it is and tell my impression about it. Second gun is the Baker's Dozen. This is God Roll, 519.7k total damage, 180 RPM with 19 mag, one in the chamber, that's 20. 50% rifle damage, 70% critical hit damage, 10% headshot damage, and the talent is perfect lucky shot. That means the magazine is increased by 30%, and every miss shot that I have from cover, 100% chance to come back in my magazine. So as long as I'm hitting the target, yeah, I'm consuming the magazine. As long as I'm not hitting the target, but I shoot at it, I'm not losing any bullets. So that's really good. Going back to the build, I'm using basically the coyote mask, which everybody knows about it, but who doesn't? This is a really good mask. Exotic max is nearly maxed out, all of it. So basically, this works on a critical area, so it's a really good one to have. Then I got 3 pieces of Providence Defense because it gives me headshot damage 10% because I'm using a rifle, and the Eagle Bear says headshot damage count really much. Then 10% critical hit chance, 50% critical hit damage. Now the stats, the core attributes, you can see them. It's not God roll, but it's not far away. Moving on, the talent, I'm using Vigilance because I'm having 25% damage as long as I'm not hit. But if I'm hit, then stops for 4 seconds, and then again start again. The other piece of Providence is the gloves, God roll. As you can see, everything is based on weapon damage, critical hit damage, and critical hit chance. And the third piece of Providence is the holster, again, God roll, which is going to help us out really much. Now, chest piece, I'm using the Fenris group just because of assault rifle damage. I need that, and it's besides 2 of them, it's nearly God roll. But the one that I like using, and it really stuck with me for a while now, talent is Obliterate. So critical hits increase total weapon damage by 1% for 5 seconds. Stacks up 15 times. That means 15% weapon damage. Why? Because on the stats I can show you I have 52.1 critical hit chance, and critical hit damage is 182.6%. So this is a really good percentage to give you a lot of critical hit chances, critical hit damage, which is gonna basically multiply that talent. And obviously I have 84% headshot damage. Now going back, the knee pads, this is a long discussion with a lot of my friends. I'm using, personally I'm using Grupo Sombra because it gives me critical hit damage 15% and all the other critical hit damage and critical hit chance. A lot of guys are telling me, George, use fox sprayers because you got rifle damage and then you got the multiplicative damage to targets out of cover. Yes, I agree, and there's nothing wrong with it. You can use it perfectly. I don't know why I like better this stats. So if I put this on, stats are changing, and I have only 46% critical hit chance and 167.6 critical hit damage. For me, I like it better with Grupo Sombra. I like it, but like I said, it's for anyone. They can use it how they want it. Now, sidearm, basically, I'm using the M45A1 because it's God roll. I had God roll from the beginning, 15% pistol damage and 10% damage target out of cover. I didn't change anything on it besides. Sorry, I'm lying. My bad. I had 5% damage to targets out of cover, and I changed that one. I'm using the Hive, the Reviver Hive, and a drone to fix me up, and that's about it. Now the watch, which I'm working on it, I got on offensive weapon damage 10%, as you can see, and I got another 20% on critical hit damage, and I'm working on critical hit chance. All the rest of them, basically I need another 432 just to max it out. But it will happen soon, it will happen soon. And then let's put this one, the last one. Okay, and we can move on. Now, if you bear with me, guys, I just want to start a mission. I want to see how this works out, and I want you to comment for me in the section below. Give a thumbs up or thumbs down, just because it's going to help my channel. And if you enjoy it, subscribe please for more videos, and I do my best to keep you up to date. So let's try and do heroic Jefferson Train Center. We got the chess piece exotic that might drop, or any other exotic, because when you do heroic, the chances are it's more like a mixed on drops. So without no further ado, we'll start the mission, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And I see you at the end of the mission. Enjoy.
Last radio contact with Espinosa came from a parking lot close to the shade node. Isaac has the location.
Hostile radio intercepted.
We're under attack! Intruders in the east entrance! Then kill them! What the fuck? It's the division! So?
Look for a way down to the garage and see if you can pick up Espinosa's trail. He tends to leave a mess. You're near Espinosa's last known position. The shade node should be close.
Change agent credentials. Authenticated.
There should be a terminal that'll let you reactivate the node.
Authorization granted. Please stand by. Intelligence system analytic computer reactivated. All Isaac subsystems operational.
That was the last step to getting Isaac fully restored locally. But we have a ways to go before we can celebrate. And a missing agent to locate. Continue your sweep of the complex.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Hello? Is this the division? Looking for someone?
Who is this? How are you on this channel?
Friend of yours gave me a real nice wristwatch. He's right here. Want to talk to him? If you want him back, we can make a deal. You back off, we'll deliver him unharmed. Mostly.
They'll keep him alive. They aren't stupid. Just find that hyena piece of shit and waste her.
southwest. Agent vital signs, 0.
He didn't have to die here.
Serious trauma detected. Medical assistance needed.
That bastard can't have gotten far yet. Go after her.
Serious trauma detected. Medical assistance needed.
That was a bit too much.
Malfunction.
Would you not say so? Too much damage.
There was nothing you could have done for Espinosa. That fucking hyena was toying with us. I hope she suffered a bit before you finished her off. Anyway, thanks to you, we're an important step closer to getting the Shade Network back to full strength. You did good. I'll see you around.
Serious trauma detected.
Okay, guys. So I think I made up my mind with the Eagle Barra. Not yet. I'm not really convinced. Um, it needs a bit of handling, to be honest with you. Um, I like my CTR 21. It's really stable. The FAL SA 58 Para basically. I think I was enjoying these two guns more than Eagle better, but like I said, I need to get used to it. So I really thank you guys for watching, and I hope you like the video. If not, just give a thumbs down and tell me why. I would like to know your thoughts about the build, and please subscribe to help me out. So all the best and see you next time. Bye bye.